I graduated from Belhaven College, got drafted, spent a few years in the military during the Vietnam War, went into medical school, and graduated, and always wanted to be a physician because I cared about people and I wanted to be involved intimately in their lives. And doctors get to a level in people's lives just instantaneously that it might take you months or years to get into relationship in a person's life. So that intimate relationship's always been very important to me, and I wanted to have a lot of that in my life. So I always wanted to be a physician, became a physician in 1981. My osteopathic medicine was my first degree. I've since gotten a naturopathic medical degree and an MD. Energy medicine is certainly being more accepted today than it was 5 years ago, and certainly 10 years ago. Started out with Reiki and healing touch and EFT and TFT and things like that. No, it'll never be accepted by mainstream medicine because there's too much arrogance, pride, and ignorance there. They don't want to know. I tell my cancer patients, I tell them there's two things that you're going to be simply amazed. I ask them to go back to their oncologist and keep visits. And I tell them there'll be two things that will simply amaze you. They will never ask what caused the cancer. All they want to do is one thing, try to kill cancer cells. But if you always do what you've already done, you'll always have what you've already had. So unless you change something, either that cancer will come back or another one, because they aren't changing the way they're eating or thinking or living. And so they will get cancer again, or that one will come back. Because standard oncology, oh, it doesn't matter what you eat. Well, there's ignorance. There are tens of thousands of publications on how important food is in cancer and mitigating radiation damage and chemo damage and actually facilitating the people getting over their cancer. So, but those doctors, if they haven't read it, then they don't know it. And they choose not to have that knowledge. So arrogance, pride, willful ignorance, no, this will never be mainstream medicine. But people are beginning to take charge of their own health care and become responsible for themselves, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to go ask my doctor what to do and bow down before the God in the white coat and, oh, great one, what would you have me do? And they give you the poison. Or they say, well, let's have some blood sacrifice. We call that a surgery table. Medicine is truly a religion, and people don't understand that. You can't understand why it's so hard to get people who are so conventionally minded to consider alternative. It's because it's a religion. They believe in their doctors, and so they go to the God and they bow, and it's just like that. It's just as hard to get a good Muslim to become a Christian, or a whatever to become whoever, as it is to get someone to move from conventional medicine to alternative medicine, because it's religion, it's belief. Listen to the words that people say about their doctors. Oh, I trust my doctor. Trust. That's not a word of science. That's a word of faith. Oh, I believe in my, okay? Oh, I hope. Hope, trust, belief. Those are all religious terms. And it's been that way throughout history. You look in the Bible and you know, if someone got sick or had a spot, who did they go to? They went and showed themselves to the priest. And the priest told them what to do. You're down in the jungles of South America or the jungles of Africa, and somebody gets sick, they go to the shaman, the spiritual medical person. It's no different today. It's a belief system. Medicine is a religion. And if you can wrap your head around that, you can understand why doctors aren't open to certain things, because it's not their religion.